The rain was falling hard that night, drumming against the broken windshield of a car that had crashed along the deserted highway. A little boy's voice broke through the storm, shaky, frightened. "A broken bar, there's someone inside that car." Daniel turned his head sharply. He'd been driving his old truck home after picking up his son, Noah, from his mother's house. The wrecked car was upside down, smoke curling from its hood, sparks flying from shattered metal. Without thinking twice, Daniel pulled over, yanked his jacket off, and ran through the rain. "Noah, stay in the truck," he shouted. The boy nodded, clutching the seat belt, eyes wide with fear. Daniel reached the wreck and peered inside. A woman, her face bloodied, unconscious, was trapped behind the deployed airbags. The car door was jammed, smoke thickening. Adrenaline surged through him. He kicked at the door, again and again, until the metal gave way. "Stay with me," he grunted, pulling her out just before the car caught fire. He carried her away from the flames, laying her gently on the wet grass. Her pulse was faint. Daniel tore off his shirt, pressing it against a gash on her forehead. "Come on, don't you dare die on me, broken bar." When her eyes fluttered open, he froze. Something about her fascia, it hit him like a ghost. She looked almost exactly like his late wife, Lily. The same soft lips, the same eyes, the same trembling smile. Before he could ask her name, she slipped back into unconsciousness. At the hospital, the doctors rushed her into surgery. Daniel sat outside with Noah asleep in his lap, staring at the flickering hallway lights. His heart was heavy. Lily had died 3 years ago in a car accident not far from the same stretch of road. He'd promised himself he'd never let anyone into his life again. When the doctor finally came out, Daniel jumped up. "She's stable," the doctor said. "She'll need rest." "Do you know her?" Daniel shook his head. "Noah broken bar, I just found her." But he couldn't get her face out of his mind. The next morning, she woke up. Her voice was hoarse. "You broken bar saved me." Daniel nodded, standing by the door. "Just happened to be driving by." She looked at him for a long moment, eyes glistening. "I don't know how to thank you, broken bar." He hesitated. "Do you remember what happened?" She closed her eyes. "I was driving back from a meeting. The rain up there was a truck, a broken bar. I don't remember much after that." Then she looked around. "Where's my phone?" "My name's Sophie Lewis." Daniel froze. The world seemed to stop spinning. "Lewis, that was Lily's maiden name." He stepped closer, his voice trembling. "Lily Louise broken bar, did you know her?" Sophia's breath caught. Her eyes widened in disbelief. "Lily? She was my sister." Tears filled her eyes. "You knew her?" Daniel's voice broke. "She was my wife." For a long moment, neither spoke. The beeping of the monitor was the only sound between them. Then Sophia covered her mouth, sobbing. "Oh God, a broken bar, you're Daniel, the one she used to talk about every day. She loved you so much." He turned away, blinking back tears. "She never told me she had a sister." Sophia wiped her cheeks. "Read a broken bar fallen apart. My family didn't approve of her marriage to you. I was young, angry, and stupid. I left home, chased success. When I tried to reconnect, it was too late. I only found out about her death a year later." Daniel's chest tightened. The pain of losing Lily resurfaced, raw and sharp. Over the next few weeks, Sophia stayed in the small-town hospital. Daniel visited every day, sometimes bringing Noah, who quickly grew fond of her. She'd smile through her healing bruises, telling him stories about his mother, stories Daniel had never heard. She loved painting, Sophia said one evening, watching Noah color. "Did she ever finish that portrait of the seaside?" Daniel shook his head. "Noah broken bar, she started it the day before the accident." Sophia's eyes softened. "I have one of her unfinished sketches. Maybe I could give it to you, a broken bar, if you'd let me." Something changed between them that day. Not romantic at first, but something deeper. Two people bound by love and loss, slowly helping each other heal. Weeks turned into months. Sophia recovered fully, though she refused to return to her lavish city life immediately. She began volunteering at the local orphanage, quietly donating supplies. She never told Daniel she was a millionaire. To him, she was just Sophia, the kind, gentle woman who made his son laugh again, who made him remember what peace felt like. But secrets have a way of surfacing. One day, Daniel was repairing a fence outside when a black luxury car pulled into his driveway. A man in a suit stepped out, handing Sophia a folder. "Miss Lewis, your company needs your signature urgently. The press is asking when you'll return to your estate." Daniel stared, stunned. "Your company?" Sophia sighed, guilt flooding her face. "I didn't want you to see me as one of the people who looked down on Lily. I just wanted to know the kind of life she built, the love she found." Daniel looked away, pain flickering in his eyes. "So what was this? Charity?" "No," she cried, stepping closer. "This was healing. You helped me see what I lost when I left her. You and Noah Broken Bar, you reminded me what family means." He was silent for a long time, then quietly said, "Lily used to say people can lose everything, but not their second chance. See if they're brave enough to take it." Sophia's eyes shimmered. "Do you think a broken bar she'd forgive me?" He smiled faintly. "She already has. She sent you back to us, didn't she?" Months later, Sophia moved back permanently. Her mansion stayed empty. She chose a small house near Daniel's farm instead. She started a scholarship fund in Lily's name, helping single mothers and struggling families in the town. Noah would often run to her after school, calling her Aunt Sophie. And one evening, as the sunset painted the sky gold, Daniel watched her laughing with his son. Her sister's smile reflected in her fascia and whispered, "You found your way home." Sophia turned to him, tears in her eyes. "Noah Broken Bar, you brought me home." And as they stood there, the past finally at peace, the future felt full again, a proof that even after tragedy, love finds a way to rebuild what life once broke.